I'm here to talk about another one briefly, man. Just a brief video, man. I got to get back on my grind, man. Talking about these Hispanic fighters from, the area where I'm from or close to where I'm from. We had a card in Puerto Rico, man. And I spoke about the Juanita Lopez fight already, so I wanted to speak about Carlos Santana, man. He faced Edwin Palomares, man, last night, man, in a 10-rounder, man, an action-packed 10-rounder, man. That was a beautiful fight to watch, man. We all know Carlos Santana, man, is a beast, man. He's a monster, man. He's been running through everybody, knocking folks out. He don't only been the distance one time. And this was the first time he goes a full 10 rounds, man. Now, he was dominating the whole fight from round 1 all the way to round 10. It wasn't easy, though. Just because he won all the rounds don't mean the fight was easy, man. Edwin Palomares put a lot of resistance up, man, and fought a tough fight against Carlos Santana, man. But what I liked about this fight a lot was that Carlos Santana got to put some rounds in the bank, man. He did a phenomenal job. I mean, he was throwing a lot of heavy leather, man, all night, man. All 10 rounds, he was going at it, man. So, but it was good to see that he could do that and sustain that for 10 rounds, man. I'm always a big proponent, man, in checking off boxes about fighters, man, whether they can take a shot, whether they can go the distance, what's their gas tank looking like, man. Carlos passed a lot of those tests for me last night, man, on that card, man. He showed that he's in excellent shape. He shows that he's a very disciplined fighter and that he can go the distance and he can go toe-to-toe with anybody because he not only can he box, he can go toe-to-toe with you as well, man. I mean, there was points in that fight, man, where he was giving Palomares everything he could handle. And by the way, I have no idea how Palomares stayed on his feet. But I'm glad he did, man. That way, Carlos could get some rounds in, man. I see a big, bright future for Carlos Santana, man. But I also want to give a lot of the credit, not just to Carlos Santana, right? But Ricardo, who's a great manager of his, right? Emilio Lozada, the trainer of Carlos Santana, man. Let me tell you something about Emilio Lozada, man. This man always has his fighters ready, man. He had more than one fighter in that card last night, man. But he's got a bunch of fighters. And every last one of them are always ready. They're always in shape. They can always go the distance, man. I mean, the cardio is phenomenal. Fundamentals are phenomenal, man. I think Carlos Santana is in great hands with Emilio Lozada, okay? So big shout out to Emilio Lozada. I want to see what's going to be next for Carlos Santana. I really believe, man, that he can win a world title, man. I don't throw that very loosely. I try not to say that about a lot of fighters. But the more that fight last night, man, got me convinced that he can win a world title, man. Just because he kept checking off box after box after box, man. Carlos Santana is one of those fighters that can fight you any way you want. Box, mid-range, inside, bang. It don't matter, man. And I like that about Carlos Santana, man. It was a phenomenal fight card last night. I know there was a lot of boxing and a lot of people were trying to choose what they wanted to watch, man. I had 3 screens up, so I was watching the Pro Box, the Top Rank, the Miguel Cotto Promotions fight. I was watching them all at the same time, but I was more focused on the Puerto Rican card, man, because, that's my people, man. That's my people, and I need to get back to my roots. I need to start making a little bit more videos about that, man. And I may even have Emiliano Lozada on the show soon, or Ricardo, man. I may bring him on so he could talk a little bit about the fighters he manages, and Emiliano Lozada, obviously, so he could talk about, his viewpoint on how to train a fighter, man, and how to bring them up the right way and all that, man. I think that'd be kind of dope, man. I've had other trainers on before and they got their perspective, man, but it's always good to get different perspectives, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. This always brought to you by CO Management, DV Tracksuits. Big shout out to the mighty LDBC, man. Kano Local TV, Hey, yo, man, I'm out of here, man. On to the next.